One Hill Bridge. And we've got, well, he's got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. And for Dallas, Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the center. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before. Even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic throws it down.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And so it's Dallas with it. The Nuggets getting the bucket. The tray. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
Nice look from Porzingis. Good vision there. That's what he has to do with the ball in his hand. Scan the floor, see what's available, keep his teammates involved as much as possible.
Now here's Porter. Gordon trying to break loose. Porzingis with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Porzingis. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot to be excited about with Porter. He's got a really special blend of size, athleticism, and advanced skill.
Here's Jokic. He can't get it to go. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Doncic passes to Powell. Good.
And really only because of injury did Porter fall to the 14th pick back in that 2018 draft.
Yeah, and if you remember, Greg, before the college season began that year, he was in the mix to be taken #1 overall. But you know what? The injury happened, and he's in a really good spot now. He could eventually become a multi-time All-Star.
Porter Jr.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Here's Finney-Smith. Denver getting their last shot to go. Hardaway for 3. The offensive rebound. Porzingis on the follow.
No substitute for hustle and hard work, and Porzingis getting the bucket because he put both into effect there.
Passes it to Jokic.
2 minutes remaining.
Powell with the steal. Hardaway goes in. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Finney-Smith kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Powell. Knocked away. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Doncic passes to Porzingis. And that one goes long.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Barton dishes to Gordon. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Finney-Smith passes to Hardaway. Down low. Here's Powell. That one, no good. Good defense by Jokic. Hardaway with the steal. Top of the key, Porzingis. Denver grabs the miss. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Gordon, the pass to Barton. Powell against Jokic. Tries from 7. The kick out to Barton. Just 5 to shoot. The Nuggets get it back in a new 14. Jokic with the bucket.
Jokic never lacking in terms of getting his body involved, throwing his body around, using that bulk and power to grab rebound.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Powell, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with him. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Now here's Murray. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Mavericks. Hardaway on the wing, along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Here's Murray, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Powell pulls it in. Dallas leading by 5. Left side, Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. Over Gordon. The shot, no good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. And they double up Murray. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And that one's good by Porter.
Well, you must respect Porter Jr.'s scoring ability. I mean, he is terrific connecting from the mid-range.
Doncic against Murray. Pass to Powell. Back to Doncic. There's the pass to Powell. Here's Finney Smith, and stolen by Murray. Barton kicks to Gordon, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Yep, it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Jokic.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Finney Smith. And he goes in for the dunk.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And Denver has possession. The Mavericks making the shot. 6 to shoot. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And last season, the NBA adopting baseball scheduling. Teams play in town and play 2 games against the host. Clark, you think that'll go away as the pandemic wanes?
Well, you know, some of the things that have been instituted in light of the pandemic may hang around. I'm not sure where this is going to go. The concern is, does it hurt ticket sales having the same matchup back-to-back? Obviously, the business side comes into play always. Regardless, though, I do think cutting down on travel will continue to be a focus going forward, as will be minimizing the number of back-to-backs in the league.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. When you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP, and plenty of players around Jokic. David thanks. They are for real. Out to Hardaway. Out to the wing. And the foul on Will Barton. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. A different look for Denver. Kleba, the pass to Brunson. Kleba inside. Covered by Morris. Kleba, no good.
Well, one thing that stands out when you look at Maxi Kleba over the years, his dramatic improvement as a shooter.
And Greg, you know what that's all about. Simply, the young man has put the work in. He's been in the gym. That stroke has gone from a weakness to the strength of his game now.
And they'll get another chance. Brown finds Brunson. The kick out to Brown. Another shot. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Kleba's got his first 2 points.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Brunson scanning the floor. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Inside, here's Najee. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Najee's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And a close game so far through the... Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie, a pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. Thanks for joining us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, they've got Austin Rivers. He's out there with Monte Morris. It's Najee in at the center, locking down the middle. Now, here is Morris. Passes to Rivers. Back to Morris. Green breaking loose. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Rivers. Morris has got the lead up to 3 now for the Nuggets. Morris against Doncic. On the wing, Hardaway. Right side, Porzingis. Lays it up and banks it in. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter.
How about Porzingis showing us a little dexterity and fleet-footedness there? Love seeing him work that part of his game into his pack.
Now here's Rivers. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Banked in off the glass. Rivers has got the lead back up to 3 now for the Nuggets.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's his first foul. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Doncic. Kicks it to Powell. Hardaway for three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Jokic against Powell. Outside Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Boy, how about the move there from Hardaway, showing off another aspect of his game with the ball handling.
Greg, there's no question Gordon has games, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team. Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Hardaway against Barton. Hardaway passes to Powell to the inside for Zingis. And it's Denver with the rebound. Pass to Porter. Gordon kicks to Porter.
2 minutes.
Denver passing it around.
2 minutes.
Barton outside. Shot clock at 5. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Now it's a 7-point Denver lead.
Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Doncic with it. Now defended by Jokic. Zingis passes to Doncic. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. The Nuggets leading by 7. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Morris kicks to Dozier. Back to Morris. The three. And no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Bullock. They get the rebound. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Pass to Rivers. Here's Dozier. A three from Morris. At the tip, and Green is right there. Green's got the lead up to 7 now for Denver.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
The pass to Kleba. He kicks it to Bullock. Shot clock at 6. Back to Kleba. The rebound by Jeff Green. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
A three from Morris. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Brunson. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Denver Nuggets bringing the quarter to a close. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Reggie Bullock is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Moses Brown. Then there's Brown. And it's Kleba in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Such a wide open look. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Bullock passes to Brunson. It's Brown on the wing. The shot off that time. And so Green will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Dozier kicks to Morris. Shoots over Brunson. Here's Dozier. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Najee, no good. Mavericks shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Now here's Brunson. Back to Brown. And it's sent back by Jokic.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
And it's the Mavericks on the break. It's Brown on the wing. Guarded by Porter. Brown the pass to Kleba. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Kleba's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Mavs. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Porter and finished off by Porter.
Boy, the size, the vertical, the explosiveness. Porter Jr. has all the tools to throw it down.
Passes it to Kleba. Right wing. Bullock kicks to Brunson. Driving in. Jokic with the steal. And now the Nuggets, last break, and there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
You know, they're taking care of business in the paint, too. Those are valuable points they've been getting down low.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Jokic finds Gordon. Barton outside. Back to Gordon. Clock at 4. The kick out to Barton. From deep. The long distance three is buried. Barton's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nuggets.
A shot Barton can make, that one is. So if you're the defender, you have to at least honor that.
Doncic passes to Pop, and it's sent back by Jokic. Here's Barton driving to the basket.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Pass to Finney-Smith, looking to end the run. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now, here's Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Porzingis trying to get free. It's Hardaway that time on the assist by Doncic.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow, it's bad news for the defense.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nuggets.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jokic.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Here's Murray after Luka Doncic's bucket. Murray the pass to Jokic. Murray outside. Shoots. And again, it's Denver.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Now here's Porter. Inside. Porzingis with the steal. And here's the fast break. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Hardaway against Barton. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Thanks, BA.
And he's made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for Dallas, Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the 5 spot. Yep, count it. Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, BA, a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Following the bucket by the Jazz.
You can see the kind of confidence Hardaway has in his shot. This guy is so fluid in the catch-and-shoot situations.
Down low. And stolen by Porzingis. Here's Finney-Smith. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Powell, defended by Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Powell passes to Doncic. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Once he's inside that painted area, you can see the level of aggression from Luka Doncic rise. This guy knows he can score it in there.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Outside Conley. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Doncic with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. Bogdanovic against Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Pulls up. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Up top, Powell. Defended by Gobert. Here's Hardaway. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Gobert up top. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Doncic outside.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Porzingis. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Over Mitchell. Misses off the right iron.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And it's in there.
You can see the agile move by Donovan Mitchell. This guy is able to navigate around contact or, if necessary, play through it.
Here's Doncic. Following the bucket by the Jazz. Hardaway on the wing. Check by Mitchell. Oh, deflected. Powell passes to Doncic. Up and over Conley. Another shot. And Powell with the lay-in.
Well, this is a big part of what Dwight Powell needs to do. Battle hard on the offensive glass. Turn those second chance opportunities into points.
Now here's Conley. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Gobert. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside Hardaway. Launches it. Rebound, Utah.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered. Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Pass to Doncic. The 3 on target from range. Doncic has got 5 now.
Well, Luka Doncic so dangerous because when the three-point shot is working, he becomes an impossible guard.
Here's O'Neal. Mitchell with the ball, defended by Hardaway. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Fires the 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. So it's Utah now. The Mavs get their last shot to go. And here's Gobert from the arc. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. The Mavericks leading.
Boy, it's incredible to think that at just the age of 21, Luka Doncic entered as the odds-on favorite to win league MVP. He didn't win it that year, but if you ask me, it's a matter of when, not if.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. To the wing, right side. And here's Bogdanovic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And another superstar season for Luka Doncic in year 3. But his numbers not dramatically improved on his second season. You think he's topping out?
At age 22? I don't think so. We saw his three-point percentage, for one thing, jump up significantly. So barring injury, almost scary to think how good this guy can be.
Now here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. Hardaway against Mitchell. Out left to the wing. Doncic on the wing. They get it again. Marjanovic. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Marjanovic got 4 points now in the quarter. Utah trailing here. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. The 3 from Mitchell hits the 3-pointer. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
Conley against Doncic. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. It's blocked by Gobert. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. For 3, O'Neal. The Mavericks pull it in. Porzingis with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Conley against Doncic. The 3 from Mitchell. Not going to go that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Well, Doris, with so much focus placed on the 3-ball, would you agree that it's become a shooter's league now?
Oh, unequivocally, BA. Range shooting is always going to be in high demand, and the reason is it puts such pressure on your defense to guard the full length and breadth of the court. And so if you can shoot it, it matters if you have no other skill. If you can shoot it at a high level, you will have a place in today's NBA.
Here's Mitchell. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Clock at 4. 14 feet away. Here's Gobert. Great D that time from Porzingis. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Doncic against Conley. Doncic, no good.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Pass to Gobert. Bogdanovich down low. Marjanovic on him.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Here's Bullock. He's covered by Clarkson. Kleber with it. Brunson up top. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Gay, the pass to Whiteside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Bullock. Now Brown. That shot missing. Gay with the defensive effort. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Ingles. It's good.
Well, Joe Ingles is the master at staying under control as he tries to finish. He is so fundamentally sound.
For the Jazz, Joe Ingles.
That one drops. He ties it up. 24 seconds left in the second period. Brunson with it. Ingles covering. Outside, Brown. To the inside. Pass to Bullock. Back to Kleber. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And a pretty tightly contested game here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope the first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. Some good action during the period, as it was just a... And that should...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And it's the Mavericks with the ball, following the bucket by the Jazz. Doncic right side. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. Back to Whiteside. Pass to Oni. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
His second personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Utah.
So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Gay. O'Neal, he's checked in for Ingles. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Clarkson. Dallas's shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Back to Doncic from behind the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint, obviously an exceptional defensive player. Points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Mike Conley's checked in for Oni. Doncic into the lane. And Doncic with the jam.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
Here's Porzingis. After the basket by Utah, Doncic passes to Powell. Here's Hardaway. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Powell passes to Porzingis. To the middle. Powell in the post. He's guarded by Conley. Powell's shot is off. Out to the right wing. And that's an intentional foul.
Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Conley against Doncic. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Doncic passes to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
You have got to commend Powell on his positioning. I'll tell you, he buries himself deep and he's going to sky for that slam dunk.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. And they recover it. Porzingis grabs the board. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To the paint. Hardaway on the wing. Back to Powell. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Now here's Gobert. He's marked by Finney-Smith. On the wing, Mitchell. From the arc. Fires in the triple. Mitchell's got 12 points in the game.
My goodness, Donovan Mitchell from another zip code. This guy opens the rest of the floor.
Doncic against Conley. Pass to Hardaway. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
And Doncic's the bucket on the assist from Hardaway. Doncic has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
A line change here for Utah.
Third team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
44 seconds left in the third. Down low. Here's Whiteside. Up and in on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 5.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
Outside Brunson. Inside, Kleba. And finished off by Kleba.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Here's Honey. Brunson defending.
Dallas foul. Jalen Brunson. That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for the Jazz, B.A. Oni taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Brunson. Here's Kleba. Brown. Tip back in for 2.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player.
Such a risky pass. Hopefully he thinks twice about attempting that again.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
But a powerful rejection. He's not one wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Utah leading. Taking a look at the Jazz. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the 1. Now here's Gay. Here's Oni. 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Kleber with it. And Clarkson picks him up defensively. Left side, Brown. Back to Bullock. Pass to Brown. To tie it up. The rebound by Whiteside. And for the Jazz, they're shooting efficiently. 50% so far. Ingles, no good. And for Dallas, they're shooting around 53%, a nice number. Brown passes to Kleber. And finished off by Kleber.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Ingles finds Whiteside. Clarkson outside. Back to Whiteside. Hauled in by Brown.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he's surprised himself with the miss.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
For the Jazz. Bullock's shot is off. The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. And Mitchell with the slam.
Boy, how about the blinding speed in transition? Donovan Mitchell ferocious attacking in the open floor.
Out to Kleber. Pass to Brown. Knocks it loose. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. And now it's a 5-point Jazz lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Now, something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes with their defense and then turn those turnovers into points.
Now here's Brown. 4 on the clock. And here's Brunson from the arc. Goes back up. And Gobert with a block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Dallas has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Brown passes to Kleber. And finished off by Kleber.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Substitution for your Mavericks.
Pass to O'Neal. The 3 from Mitchell. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. That one a little long. For Dallas, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
He has been taking and making big shots for a long time. Look at Doncic with the delivery.
Doncic against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Sinks the tray. Mitchell's got 19 points.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Doncic against Conley. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. And here's Hardaway. Checked by Mitchell. It's deflected. Tipped. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Doncic against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. Fires for three.
How about that defense by Powell? Not overly physical, obviously, but he moves his feet and anticipates plays.
Here's Finney-Smith. Off target at the rim.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Up again. Powell pulls it in.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Here's Hardaway. Kicks it to Doncic. No good from three-point range. The three from Mitchell. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. And this was an emotional win for
You're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. And for the Mavericks, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now Booker, after Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. Just 5 on the clock. Booker with no one around, releases from the wing and drills it. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Hardaway kicks to Porzingis. From outside, off the mark. And it's Phoenix's ball. Outside Crowder. Ayton trying to break free. And Crowder with the basket on the assist by Paul.
Looks like Crowder feels like the green light is all his on that shot.
Ball against Doncic. Knocks it loose. Now here's Paul. T right on him. Pass to Booker. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Back to Paul. Here's Bridges. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Offense clicking early here. 3 for 4 to start this one. And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. And so Powell will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Searching for their first points of the game. They double him with Ayton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And Brent with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players. And he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
First team foul.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Up top, Doncic. Defended by Bridges. To the middle. A shot. And Finney Smith gets it to go.
Yeah, Porzingis showing some passing ability that time. Instincts are there.
Paul looking over the floor. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes.
Going inside. Good on the bucket.
Chris Paul reading the defense, gets on the inside and decides to just knock it down.
There's a minute 47 left here in the opening quarter. Doncic against Paul. Up top, Doncic. On the wing, Hardaway. Connects from three-point range.
That's one of Tim Hardaway Jr.'s favorite shots. Not just the ones that go in, but from that spot on the floor.
Paul passes to Booker. He kicks to Bridges. Back to Booker. And there's the pass to Ayton. Trying to get open is Crowder. And it's Ayton missing. The Mavericks trailing. Powell, the pass to Porzingis. Hardaway with it. Pass to Finney Smith. Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Booker. He dishes it to Bridges. Back to Booker. Releases. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Swiped it away. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Doncic has got 5 now. Ball passes to Booker. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Mavericks. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Mavericks, Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis.
How about Ayton going up there and showing off a little bit of his skill with the half turn?
All against Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. Over Booker. Here's Doncic. And he's fouled. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Bridges kicks to Paul. Puts up a 3. Mavericks with the rebound. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Bridges inside. Pass to Crowder. Just 4 to shoot. Bridges outside. And he's good on the 3 ball. Bridges has got 5.
Mikal really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system and came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
Kicks it out to Paul. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. For 3. Booker. Suns keep it alive. Bridges passes to Crowder. Tries again. That one doesn't drop. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul. Mavericks leading by 5. Doncic outside. Outside Hardaway. And a miss there on the triple. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And Ayton throws it down.
You can see Ayton does a good job of just picking a line and running the court that time.
Right side, Porzingis. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size with that kind of touch, that is money.
Back to Paul. Down low, here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Doncic against Paul. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Back to Doncic from the arc. The Mavericks rebound. The pass to Marjanovic. Back to Doncic to the paint. 3 seconds left, and Marjanovic with the layup. Marjanovic has got the lead up to 5 now for the Mavs. 1:05 left in the second quarter. Paul passes to Bridges. Three-pointer. Ayton trying to break free. Bridges misses. Mavericks leading by 5. Pass to Doncic. Over Paul. The putback. Phoenix grabs the miss. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic position.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
The kick out to Brown. Back to Brunson. 5 on the clock. And he makes that one. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
On the wing, Johnson. Stolen by Brunson. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been... Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 12 points, 3 assists, and that...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
On the court for the Suns, they've got Landry Shamet. JaVale McGee is out there with Kaminsky. And it's Chris Paul. And it's Johnson in at the 3.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Brunson kicks to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. And the layup is good. Brown's got his first points in this one.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Paul passes to Shamet. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Brunson scanning the floor. Kicks to Brown. 3-pointer. Brunson no good. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. Shamet, he nails it. We're tied up. Shamet's got 5. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is, and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Bullock passes to Brown. Now here's Bullock, defended by Booker. Dallas again turning it over.
Suns ball.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
The kick out to Crowder, takes the 3. No good from Booker.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Brown, the pass to Brunson. To stop the run. That shot missing. Now the Suns take it the other way. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Now here's Brunson. Payne covering. Brunson kicks to Bullock. Passes it to Kleba. Makes it off the glass.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Payne dishes to Crowder. He kicks it to Booker. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Ayton. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Mavericks trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Hardaway passes to Powell. Here's Finney-Smith. And he slams it one-handed.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. 41 seconds left in the third. Here's Payne. Doncic with the block.
And good instincts from Doncic. His coaches and teammates love when he's in hustle mode and gets those blocks.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. And the Suns here with a different look. JaVale McGee's checked in for 8. Kaminsky comes in for Jay Crowder. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Bridges. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Booker. Powell, the pass to Porzingis. Here's Finney-Smith, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Payne looking around. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Payne's got his first points of the game.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
We're at the... And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Suns leading by 3. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney-Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Back to McGee. Feeds it to Kaminsky. Here's Shamet. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Suns lead by 5.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And Finney Smith gets it to go.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Now here's Payne. Kaminsky in the corner. The 3. Offensive rebound. And McGee kicks to Kaminsky. Now here's Payne. Tight defense on him. Johnson can't get it to go. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Pass to Payne. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Kaminsky finds McGee. Takes it off the glass. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Phoenix?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've done a terrific job defensively, causing some turnovers, and then cashing in on those. Well, that just makes all the difference.
Here's Doncic. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots. 11 feet away. Misses off the right iron.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Here's Finney Smith. Out to Doncic. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Oh, they get it back. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, Porzingis now playing with passion, engaged on the offensive glass.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Booker in the corner. Down low. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. Ayton inside. Guarded by Powell. Crowder. And he gets the bucket.
And Crowder out there for the big-time bucket.
So it's the Mavericks now. Porzingis passes to Doncic. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Phoenix. They lead by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the
Paul
game.
kicks to Booker.
2 minutes.
There's the dish to Ayton. Back to Booker. To the left wing. On the wing, Bridges. Drills the three-pointer. And the Suns lead by 7.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Doncic passes to Pop. Comes up empty down low.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Porzingis, one of those big guys who you don't worry about substituting off the floor late in games. Over an 80% shooter from the line for his career.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Porzingis. Here's Paul. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Bridges outside. To the middle. Porzingis with the steal.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Kept alive. Rejected by Crowder.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
Ayton kicks to Bridges. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The assist.
Bridges has got the lead up to 9 now for the Suns.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 8.
A generational talent. Doncic able to carry a team and make others around him better.
Doncic against Paul. And the pass to Ayton. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Ayton.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
On the wing, Booker over Hardaway. Suns keep it alive. Ayton finds Paul. Another three for Phoenix.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, bullying.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. So for
Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell, and it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. And for the Nuggets, Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards, and it's Jokic in at the center position. Well, some teams get production mostly from their starters, but Clark, tonight, it should be a different story.
Yeah, both of these sides, BA, call on their reserves early and often and have great trust and confidence in what they provide. There's a lot of firepower at the end of both of these benches.
Here's Barton. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Murray. Out to Gordon. And stolen by Porzingis. Hardaway with it. Barton covering. Outside Porzingis. Outside Finney Smith. Back to Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Jokic grabs the board. And here's Denver. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Boy, the passing ability of Jokic is really something. I mean, he's proven to be quite the capable playmaker. You know, Jokic was offered a multi-year deal in Europe back in 2015, but then had a horrible outing, and the team backed away from him.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Marjanovic checked in for the Mavericks. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. And Barcelona's loss was Denver's gain when Jokic decided to join the NBA.
Yeah, you know, it was a slow start for Jokic, but eventually he showed his unique talent as he got more playing time. In the end, he made the all-rookie first team, and from there, it's been all NBA level performance.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And the Mavericks with possession here. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Shot clock at 3. Finney-Smith's shot is off.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Jokic up top. Outside for Porter. And Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Porter. Gordon finds Barton.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Murray with it. Back to Barton. Pass to Jokic. It's hauled in by Marjanovic.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
A minute 39 left in the first. Hardaway against Barton. Here's Marjanovic. Ooh, poked away. Porter with the steal. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Murray passes to Jokic. Now here's Barton. Outside Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Now you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Kicks it to Doncic. Second chance shot. That one drops for him.
Doncic doesn't give the mid-range a lot of love, but he has the touch to knock it down from there.
Porzingis against Murray. Outside Porter. Now Murray. There's the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Pass to Jokic. And the shot goes.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide-open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
And here's Finney-Smith. Off target from outside. And so the first quarter is in the books. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 4. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Denver.
They set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting defenders on their heels.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt, and it's Marjanovic in at the center position.
You know, no defense has really solved Jokic. After 6 years in the league, this guy is dominant to the point where he's now a perennial MVP candidate.
To the middle. Here's Porzingis. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long, too determined as well.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Crying?
Ah, the Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. Good on the bucket. Porzingis has got 6. The problem with defending Jokic, he seems to have an answer for everything you throw at him, Clark.
B.A., he's a beautiful player to watch. Light-footed, doesn't overwhelm you with power or speed. All he does is make the right play. Show him help in the post, he's passing to the open cutter. Bring a double from the baseline, he slings it across court for an open 3. If you sag off, he spots up and dots your eye with the jumper. It's insane and beautiful to watch.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Now here's Porzingis. Gordon pulls it in. Barton with it. Now Doncic defending. Porter gets the bucket.
Well, the coaching staff loves when Porter Jr. takes these kinds of shots. It really helps establish a rhythm for him.
Doncic against Murray. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Wide open look. They get the rebound. Here's Marjanovic. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Marjanovic. Tries again. Can't hit that one. And the Nuggets going the other way now. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. To the paint. Here's Najee. And that one is stuffed right through.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Brunson against Morris. Brunson passes to Brown. Picked his pocket. Pass to Najee. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Brown passes to Kleba. Brunson against Morris. Here's Bullock. Clock at 6. Back to Brunson to halt the run. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Back to Campazzo. Here's Bull, defended by Brown. And that one's good. Bull. And it's a 10-point Denver lead.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Kleba passes to Brown. Knocked away. And here we go again. The Nuggets on the break. Here's Bull. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 12.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Back to Morris. Rejected by Brown. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. And here is Morris. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Bull, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. For Dallas, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Brunson against Morris. Kleba with it. Outside Brunson. He takes it in. Count it.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, a pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. And that's a...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Kristaps Porzingis. What a contribution.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
They've got Monte Morris. Also Facu Campazzo out there. And it's Dozier in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Dallas now. It's a 10-point game. Doncic against Morris. Pass to Finney-Smith. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Doncic outside. The three. Rebound by the Nuggets.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Bull. 5 on the clock. Releases. Nifty move. And every team looking for bigs who can stretch the floor, Clark. If you were playing today, what kind of three-point shooter you think you'd be?
Well, I wasn't that great back in my career because it wasn't a shot that many teams used a lot, but I would have worked on it to become proficient at it. So I think I would have been a 40% three-point shooter, 35 to 40% given time to work on it. You adapt to the times, and I was actually already starting to work on my three-point game before my injuries took me out of the league.
Pass to Morris. Down low. Here's Najee. Doncic with a block.
You know, he's not super fast, but the reflexes of Doncic are quick. He's able to jump on the shot and take it away. That's just instinct and understanding how to play.
Doncic against Morris. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Left side Porzingis. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Doncic. Counted from distance. And now just a 5-point Nugget lead.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line. You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Tries a 10-footer, and they'll turn it over. Didn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Pass to Hardaway. Now Porzingis.
2 minutes remaining.
Count that one. He's now 5 for 8. And at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, BA. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
Here's Dozier. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Porzingis passes to Doncic. Back to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Here's Morris. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Doncic grabs the miss. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Powell. And he was fouled. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Kleba, he's checked in for Porzingis. Brown comes in for Finney-Smith. Bullock, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Brunson is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Murray. To the inside. Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Brunson against Murray. Outside, Brown. Now Brunson. Second shot opportunity.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
And he can't get that one. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Nuggets ahead. They lead by. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. So the Mavericks 5 right now. We've got Maxi Kleba. Reggie Bullock is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
The Mavericks shooting a nice 50% for the game. Pass to Doncic. It's Powell on the wing. To the paint. And finished off by Kleba.
Powell doing a nice job recognizing when to give it up. He, to me, is the epitome of a value utility player. Knows his role.
Murray passes to Porter. Throws it down. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for Dallas was getting across in the huddle. He wants them to up their intensity. He said, quote, "Relax in too many areas. If we can muster a consistent effort, we have a chance to capture the lead and never look back." Guys, he sounds very confident playing from behind.
Denver in the lead. Pass to Murray. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Barton attacking. And a two-handed jam.
Running with purpose. Whenever Barton gets a lane right to the rim, he's going to rise up with power and throw it down.
Murray against Doncic. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Defenses struggle with Porzingis in the paint. I mean, he's able to shoot right over most defenders.
Murray passes to Barton. Porter with it. Murray up top, guarded by Doncic. Jokic against Powell. And Porzingis with the block. Down low. Left side, Hardaway. It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Porzingis. To tie it up. Back to Finney-Smith. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Powell. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Porzingis passes to Doncic. The score now all even.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
And here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Gordon, right side. Here's Barton, defended by Hardaway. Barton, the pass to Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Hardaway. Powell, great positioning on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
And Powell unafraid to take big shots, fully confident in his ability to knock them down.
Outside Murray to the middle. And Gordon with the big finish.
Good to see Gordon coming through with the big basket. I mean, he's no stranger to these high-intensity moments.
Right side Hardaway. Powell outside. Back to Hardaway. Got a hand on it.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
Doncic against Murray. Inside. Here's Jokic. Yes!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Doncic against Murray. It's Doncic with a drive. Cash. A huge shot to tie it up.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Murray passes to Jokic. It's in!
Boy, he is an all-star level talent for sure. Jokic, a safe bet in the clutch.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. They're behind by 2. 12 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
A chance to tie it up here. A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Michael Porter.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end and putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center. Shot's good by Mitchell.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Powell kicks to Finney-Smith. Out to Doncic. Fires for 3. The shot, no good. Here's Bogdanovich, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Shot clock at 5. Hardaway finds Powell. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Mitchell outside. Inside, Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
To the inside, Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
For whatever reason, they came in a little tight tonight. That should loosen them up.
And here's Conley outside. Come on. That shot, no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Finney-Smith passes to Powell. Shoots it. And the wing jumper offline.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
That's to Gobert. Back to Conley. Takes a 3. 4 on the clock. Lays it up and banks it in.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Jazz leading by 7. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And the Mavericks making a change here. Marjanovic is checked in. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
O'Neal issues to Conley. Gobert with it. Hardaway picks him up. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. Conley finds Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Utah. Whoops, there's the 21-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Dallas ball.
Here's Hardaway. 1:37 left here in the first quarter. Marjanovic passes to Finney-Smith. He kicks to Doncic. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over.
And here is Mitchell. Gobert down low. Marjanovic on him. And Gobert throws it down.
Rudy showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Out to Doncic. And the 3 off target.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Mitchell with it. Hardaway picks him up. Doncic with the steal. Porzingis against Conley. Low block shot on the way. Porzingis passes to Finney-Smith. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got a look.
Mitchell outside. Hands it from downtown. Mitchell's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Jazz.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And so it's Utah in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Marjanovic in at the 5 roaming the paint. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
It's stolen by Marjanovic, and here we go. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Mavericks trail by 3. Hardaway for 3. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Oni. Guarded by Doncic. Passes to Oni. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Ingles outside. From 13, it's rebounded by Dallas. Left side, Hardaway. Right side, Porzingis. Stolen by Clarkson. And now Utah, fast break. Oni with the bucket.
We've talked about it before. Unselfish, great awareness. Ingles willing to turn down the shot if someone can break free.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And here's Brown outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Jazz leading by 3. Clarkson finds Gay. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A. thanks. Count the basket. And the Jazz lead by 5.
There's the work Ingles has put into his strength and conditioning. Takes the hit and still able to convert.
And now we've got the intentional foul. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Dallas has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter.
Gone are the days of high usage. but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, Jay, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
And Brown drops them both. Jazz leading by 3. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Bullock with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Bullock kicks to Brunson. Kleba, the pass to Brunson. Back to Kleba. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's O'Neal with the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Bullock now top of the key. And the layup's good off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Jazz have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Conley scanning the floor. Pass to Bogdanovich. Over to the wing. Gobert finds Conley. Fires from deep. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Brown the pass to Kleba. Now the pass to Brunson. Now here's Bullock. Now here's Kleba. No points in the game yet for him. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Conley the pass to Bogdanovich. Bullock with it. Shot. High post. That one doesn't go. So that'll be it for the first. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the end. Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They hold a 4-point lead. Can he get... And that'll do it for...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the group right now for Utah. O'Neal kicks to Bogdanovich. Now, here is O'Neal. Not a lot of room. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That is his first foul of the game. Conley against Doncic. There's the dish to Powell. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Shot clock at 6. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got 9 points.
If he keeps knocking down that shot, Donovan Mitchell is poised to be a dominant player for years to come.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Hardaway kicks to Finney-Smith. Hardaway trying to free himself up. They grabbed their own miss. Utah's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Look at that.
Nice. What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. That one's not going to go. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Here's Powell. Gobert with the block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
Porzingis against Bogdanovic. Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Doncic. And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovic consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his fourth season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Stolen by O'Neal. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. And it's in there. And it's 7 points for Mike Conley.
The track star DNA for Conley on full display in the open court.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Clarkson surveying the floor. From deep three-point range. Gay misses. Mavericks trail by 6. The kick out to Brown. Brunson with a clean look. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
A minute 20 left to play in the third. Clarkson passes to Oni. Clarkson outside. Pass to Whiteside. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
His wingspan is 7 foot 7 inches. Whiteside using all of it there.
Now here's Brunson. Defense is right there. Kleba with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. Kleba kicks to Brunson. No good on the triple. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Oni. Brunson covering. Passes it to Gay. The shot's good on the assist by Engel. Gay's got his second basket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Brunson finds Kleba. Brunson against Engel. The shot's good from Brunson.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Nobody near Gay. Here's Whiteside. Missed. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Jazz out in front. They lead by 4. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. We're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Mavericks, Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway, and it's Powell in at the 5 spot. Hardaway passes to Powell, and it's sent back by Mitchell.
You see the aggressiveness on defense. I love when Mitchell uses his leaping ability to block shots.
Jazz leading by 4. Jazz passing it around. Here's Gobert. Banked in off the glass. Gobert's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Jazz.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Over in the quarter, Porzingis. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Michael Conley. For three, Mitchell. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Conley for three.
And Porzingis demonstrating there why he's an effective two-way player, positioning himself well there to just bother the shooter.
And he gets it to go.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers where they can do something with it.
And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. That free throw, no good.
Wow. What, he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And too long on the shot. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for the Jazz. They've played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
At the line for the Jazz.
First free throw is good. Brown is checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. O'Neal hits them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And they double up Doncic. Here's Powell. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Mitchell. Great D that time from Hardaway. Mavericks trailed by 3. Left side, Brown. Outside Hardaway. That's tipped. That's the pop. Lock at 6. And plucked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Bogdanovic dishes to Conley. The pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Kicks to Mitchell. From past the arc. Mavericks with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Brown. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Conley against Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Porzingis kicks to Hardaway. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
The defense was clearly not on the same page. No one picked up the open man.
Conley against Doncic. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Mavericks trail by 3. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist from Hardaway.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personnel. Comes up with the goods on that one.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Here's Gobert. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. 41 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Down low. Here's Gobert. It's good.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Mitchell against Hardaway. And here's Doncic from the arc. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Mavericks ball.
And now another look at that mobile 1-block defensive performance.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Here's Hardaway. He kicks it to Doncic. 6 to shoot. To tie it up. Off target from downtown. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Now Conley.
Mavericks foul. Luka Doncic. That's his 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
He's an ultra-quick lefty with a great feel for how to run a team. Mike Conley is a tremendous asset for this franchise. Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
And so it's Utah with the win. Probable. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the 5. And for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. Let's go with a 3. The shot that time not on target. And it's Dallas the other way.
Well, we've heard what the older generation has to say. Get Kristaps Porzingis into the post. Punish those little defenders. But you have to realize the game has evolved. Post-ups are not as significant as they were back in the older generations.
Here's Ayton. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Booker finds Paul. Back to Booker. 6 to shoot. Pass to Crowder. Here's Ayton. Porzingis grabs the board. And Doris, in this Mavericks offense, Porzingis is scoring with the most efficiency of his career.
You know, you almost feel sorry for defenders trying to close out to him beyond the arc. At 7'3", it is awfully hard to bother that shot.
Beautiful effort on that tip in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Booker for 3. And again, it's the Suns missing.
3 straight misses to begin the game, not the start they were hoping for.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Connects from downtown.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. is known as a scorer. Knocks down the long distance look right there.
Here's Paul. And the layup is good.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
And the Mavericks with possession here. The Suns getting their last shot to go. And there's a 3-second violation. Marjanovic checked in for Powell.
Maverick substitution.
The Suns have gone 1 of 4 to start. Right side Paul. They double team Paul. Here's Booker. Kept alive. Crowder. Pass to Ayton. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Doncic against Booker. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Tips it up. It's good on the putback.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Doncic against Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Paul. Out to Bridges. Here's Crowder. The shot won't fall. And it's Dallas the other way.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Right side Porzingis. Pass to Doncic. Stolen by Ayton. Crowder with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. It's good.
And for a smaller player, Chris Paul appears so comfortable on the interior. He knows he can score from this area.
Now here's Doncic. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. No good with the triple. The Suns have gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Booker, the pass to Paul. Outside for Booker. Here's Crowder. Pass to Ayton. Outside Booker. He's off on that one. Good D by Porzingis.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
From the low block. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You know, I know that he can make the perimeter jump shot, but I really like it when Porzingis is taking it inside and making the defense deal with all that size. Guys, you think about being the #1 option when he was with the New York Knicks. Now Kristaps Porzingis making the adjustment to playing second fiddle in Dallas. And that's not easy, but you have to be willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Now here's Bridges. Outside Paul. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. On the wing, Finney Smith. Porzingis. And the tip-in on the offensive boards.
Well, you want Kristaps Porzingis to insert himself off the rebounding aspect, go to the offensive board, and cash in.
Now here's Booker. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Up again. Porzingis grabs the board. Hardaway against Booker. To the inside. Right side, Finney Smith. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the back? And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back with you shortly. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Doncic against Paul. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Over Doncic. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. To the paint. And Ayton pulls it down.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And Crowder with the jam.
And Crowder, no remorse on the drive. What a vicious dunk.
And they doubled up Doncic. Pass to Finney Smith. Jacks up a 3. With the tip. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Marjanovic got in his second bucket. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Paul passes to Bridges. Down low. Here's Ayton. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Ayton's got 6. And the aesthetic of the game, Doris, something us aficionados think about. What are some of the prettiest shots in basketball, in your opinion?
B.A., I'm going to tell you the shot that is revolutionizing the game, because NBA players today are as skilled or perhaps more skilled than they have ever been. And the defining separation of the modern NBA is the ability of guys to shoot shots off the dribble, whether from range or in particular from three-point ability. They are starting to flourish across the league, and it's changing how NBA basketball is played.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Sinks it from distance. He's got 6.
You can see the kind of confidence Hardaway has in his shot. This guy is so fluid in the catch-and-shoot situations.
Outside Paul. Up top Ayton. Here's Bridges. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Brunson passes to Kleba. Here's Bullock. Pass to Brunson. Driving in. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
To the middle. Here's Kaminsky. And Kaminsky slams it home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And Phoenix has possession. McGee finds Payne. It's Shamet on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Brown passes to Brunson. Here's Bullock. And he buries his first look.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The Suns have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Payne against Brunson. Payne with the bucket.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
The Mavericks leading. Outside Brunson. Here's Bullock. The putback. It's good on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Payne. It's tipped. Up top, Bridges. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, a high-motive player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
And here's Brown for 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
3-point field goal.
Brown's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Brunson against Payne. Pass to Shamet. Back to Payne. Rebounded by Kleba. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Brown passes to Brown. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Shamet. 1 second left. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. From the get-go, it was Dallas who came out strong. They had the pieces in place for a nice... And that...
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Tim Hardaway really making a difference here.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt, and it's Powell in at the 5.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Crowder outside. There's the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Crowder's got 7 points in the game.
You simply can't give this guy open looks. Jay Crowder is one of the best 3 and D players in the league.
Left side, Finney-Smith. Doncic against Paul. Stolen by Bridges. Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. Paul with it. Back to Bridges. Now here's Paul. Yep, that one goes. He's got 6. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
Great positioning on the putback. Powell's got his second basket of the game.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And here's Paul. 6 points for him. Bridges passes to Booker. Back to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second personal foul.
That one on Doncic.
First team foul.
Well, Devin Booker's ability to put an offense on his back is huge for any organization. His willingness to absorb and embrace responsibility so crucial. Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
And Doncic, here we go. Oh, a dunk and a foul. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Bridges on the attack. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The first free throw is good. Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Doncic on the wing, covered by Crowder. Poke loose, stolen by Bridges. In transition, here come the Suns. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
2 minutes remaining.
Doncic up top, covered by McGee. Porzingis passes to Powell. Porzingis misses. The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Kaminsky, the pass to Payne. It's Shamet on the wing. Over Hardaway. McGee controls the rebound and the putback. And that makes it a tie ball game.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Back to Payne. Down low. Here's Kaminsky. Nice move. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Porzingis. Powell with it, and it's Payne picking him up. Nice shot by Finney-Smith. Now it's a 4-point Dallas lead.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
It's Shamet on the wing to the inside. The kick out to Johnson. The 3-ball. And the call will be against Frank Kaminsky. That's his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there.
Maverick substitution.
Kleba, left side. 20 seconds left in the third. Pass to Bullock. With the drive. And the shot's good. Bullock's got his second basket.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Now Kaminsky, defended by Brown. With 2 seconds left. Rejected by Brown. And so it's Dallas leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. JaVale McGee out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's Campaign, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Johnson in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Hey, guys, how about all the second chance points they've been able to convert throughout this game?
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He told them he likes what he's seeing inside, saying, quote, stay on the attack. Getting to the rim is working for us right now. Attack until they stop us. Guys?
That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Suns trailing. Here's a 3 from Paul. Out to Bridges. Fires for 3. No luck on that one. And it's Dallas the other way. Brown with it. Now guarded by Booker. And it's Brown off the drive. And Brown with the stuff.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Paul against Kleba. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Now Paul. Shot clock at 6. Mavericks with a rebound. Kleba's got 4 rebounds now. Inside. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Shooting for Dallas.
That free throw good from Brunson. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Now Paul. It's Booker on the wing. And the shot no good. A bit short.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
Outside Brunson. Offensive rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And an intentional foul right there. And the Mavericks with some changes.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Paul finds Booker. Outside Paul. Bridges outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Ayton. Can't get it to drop. Oh, great D that time from Powell.
So far, rebounding has been a big factor tonight.
Ball against Doncic. To the paint. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Guys, how about that body control from Porzingis? You think it's easy at 7'3" to gut your way through that kind of contact? That's nice.
If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Paul. Pass to Crowder. Uncovered. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, Jake Crowder has developed into a very reliable mid-range shooter. You don't want to let him get comfortable.
Here's Finney-Smith. The 3-pointer off the mark. The Suns running out of time. Here's Paul. Launches it. Hardaway grabs the board.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up.
Well, Luka Doncic has proven unequivocally to be the best player in the 2018 class. You've got to give Dallas credit for its absolute belief that that was the case.
Pass to Bridges for three. Good D by Finney-Smith.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Stolen by Bridges. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. They get it back. Ayton passes to Crowder. The kick out to Paul. Back to Crowder. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Mavericks.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they've made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Luka Doncic.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Porzingis passes to Doncic. Oh, drains the 19-footer.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.